Hey guys, Little Gamer 344 here, checking out another video. Today we're doing actually like a book overview or review. I'll call it an over review. Yes, and we're going to be reviewing The Adventures of Captain Underpants. Over reviewing. That's what I'm going to call it. Because I'm going to just go through a little bit of the book. Like, not all of it, but yeah. And I've got the full color version, so you get a little trip here in full color too, so lucky you. Let's go into this book. I guess it's my favorite book series. So, of course, like every other Captain Underpants books, we start off with an introduction, introducing the two main characters, George Beard and Harold Hutchins. Me, George Beard, and Harold Hutchins, blah, 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 blah. George is the one on the left with the tie and a flat top. Harold is the one on the right with a t-shirt and a bad haircut. Remember that now. You don't really have to remember it. Like, and then they change the sign, make it look like this. Wait, where's the part of them actually, like, taking off, like, the letters of the sign and rearranging? I don't know. They also could have changed it to pick your noses. Never mind. Like, it always just sometimes says, like, what. Never, let me just, like, never mind now. And then it talks about how they, wait a second. Does that treehouse look the same? I don't know. But yeah, it just talks about how they like to create comic books together right here. And so, Harold is the one that draws all the stuff. George is the one that writes all this stuff. It doesn't even look like a comic book. Still. Put it together, like if you were literally mash it together, you will get this. Now, of course, I'm actually not going to show you the comic book. You're either going to have to look it up on the internet, which I doubt you would be able to find it, or just buy the book. I'm not spoiling it. We'll almost give you a look. Everything to you. And so, then it talks about Mr. Crow, who is one of the main, like, I don't know, counts as one of the main characters. And then, there's so many bad in this picture. It looks different in every picture. It's so weird. And it seriously says Neil here. Okay, well, they'll go and change another sign, which you'll figure out what it is later. And then, it just shows all the pranks that they did. The cheerleaders with the black pepper dust, I think, and they just start sneezing. I'm not going to show you all of them, but there's also the one with the kickball, or soccer, football. It just floats up into the air because it's filled with helium. And this is what they changed the sign into. Boy, your feet smell bad. Hold on, I'm trying. I don't know, okay. And then it reveals where they were, under the bleachers. God, just gave you that again. And then it just announces over the loudspeakers that George Beard and Harold have to go to... When did he change his shirt? Oh, I guess that this is a... Is this a different... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. And he reveals a videotape that records everything that George and Harold have... Where's Harold's body? Like, seriously, it just shows his floating head and nothing right there. That's... I don't know. But... They try not to look at him. Try not to look guilty. Yeah, that looks pretty. What was the word I was gonna say? Yeah, that looks pretty innocent. George and Harold work better next time. So, anyways, they just Mr. Crump hands them a file of rules that they have to follow, unless they if they don't want the find out what happens. And of course, I'm not gonna show you exactly what the I just did, didn't I? Rules are, but yeah. This is just like torture. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with this principle? What is wrong with this principle? So then George and Harold come up with the idea to buy the 3D Hypno Ring, which takes about 4 to 6 weeks to deliver. $2.99 plus $1.01 shipping and handling. Seriously, that's $4 whole. So basically, they get the hypno ring. Mr. Krabs at the door, mad at her for some reason, and they hypnotize him. You will look deep into the ring, and you will listen to all the funny stuff we make you do. So yeah, they just command him to take the videotape and give it to them. It's really smart. And then they just fool around all day. They make him think he's a chicken, they make him think he's a monkey, and then they make him think he is Captain Underpants. Which, by the way, this is what the original scene, this is what the first picture looked like, but this is in full color. So yeah, this is what the first picture looked like. And this is what it will look like later in 2017. Oh my gosh, I'm not lying. This is what The Adventures of Captain Underpants will look like in the movie. Yes, DreamWorks is making a Captain Underpants movie, and this is a screenshot of it. It's where George and Harold hypnotize Mr. Krabs. Which, I have a question. Where's the 3D hypno ring? Yeah. Look at him. He's just so solid, but it definitely has, like, a lot more, what's it called, detail than the other picture. Which I just cannot get over this. But seriously, though, about the hypno ring. And the cover, too. This is what it looks like now. And this is what the movie poster looks like. Like, oh my gosh, look at him. He's so triumphant in the giant white underwear. So anyways, he just jumps out the window screaming tra-la-la. How does he not hurt himself? Like, he's jumping from a window that's about, where's the picture? This tall. How does he not hurt himself? And they have to slide down the pole. Anyways, they take their skateboards. It's a big dog can do it just in case. And like, you know, right on their skateboards that they found. And Captain Underpants, he's already getting into trouble. Well, actually, I guess I was wrong. They're in trouble. Oh, wait, no, now he's in trouble, isn't he? Oh, no, we're good. Oh, wait, now he's in trouble, isn't he? Oh, no, it's just them, okay. Oh, wait, now he's in trouble, isn't he? Nope, I was wrong. Oh, no, now they're all in trouble, aren't they? Oh, my God.
Mommy, I just saw two robots driving a van with a guy in his underwear hanging off the back by a red cape pulling two boys on a skateboard behind him with his feet. How do you expect me to believe such a ridiculous story?
Okay, clearly that just means that you're addicted to reading the news and the magazines and you won't stop to look just for a second to see what your son is talking about. Anyway, the van comes to a sudden halt and he crashes through there. But wait, if he crashed through there, and the van, and the robots are in there, how did they get in there that fast? And then there's Dr. Diaper / Dr. Nappy if you're British. Anyway, it just shows them, and he's playing. He blows up. He's trying to blow up the moon, the actual moon, and send it all coming all down to all major cities of the world. Does that count as Las Vegas? I don't think it would, because if it did, I would be dead. I am pretty sure it wouldn't. But look at him. Why is he that small and he looks that old? It's so weird. How do they not see George and Harold? Like, they're standing right there, and they're not even scared to hide behind a wall or the door or whatever it is or anything. Well, there's only one thing that could save them now. Rubber fake doggy doo-doo. So he just shoots the fake poop at his feet, and he just thinks he pooped on himself. Which is stupid, which proves he's stupid. He's wearing a diaper. It's not like it has a hole in it. Like, it landed right there. You don't see those action lines? They're like marks. You don't see those. And you're wearing a diaper. That diaper goes halfway up his body. Well, then again, Captain Underpants' underwear goes halfway up his body. I don't know where it shows that, but it does. And yeah, but just wow. And then George and Harold find two boards, and they're about to beat up the robots. Chapter 16, the extremely graphic violence chapter. Shouldn't it be called the extremely violence graphic chapter? Or the extremely violent graphic chapter? I'm not sure. It sounds better. Well, I'm not going to show it to you. I might just show one, but just for all of you, warning. The following chapter contains graphic scenes showing two boys beating the tar up out of a couple of robots. If you have high blood pressure or you faint at the sight of motor oil, we strongly urge you to take better care of yourself and stop being such a baby. You have been warned. Okay, I think it's only fair if I just show you this one. Robot Rampage. Which I think is kind of stupid, but it's just like, replay this part over and over if you keep wanting to see the flipperama. Here it is super fast, which is just crazy. It's super slow. I just do it at like this speed. It just looks better. I can sit here doing this for hours. But if you want to see the rest of those, I suggest that you should buy the book. I'm not going to spoil everything to you. Now they had to find a way to stop the Lasermatic 2000. Harold pulls the self-destruct lever. And listen, look, okay. Here's my self-destruct lever rant. Like, it's really stupid how you just have a self-destruct lever. And, like, it even says, please don't pull. If you don't, Dr. Diaper, if you don't want anyone to pull that self-destruct lever, why do you have it? Like, what? Do you plan to kill yourself by pulling self-destruct and fail your whole mission, destroying the moon or something? So you imply a giant self-destruct lever with a red handle that says, don't pull. Sometimes these books can just be really stupid. But anyway, so we're over here. Dr. Diaper has his Diapermatic 2000 ray gun. I thought that he had a bottle. Didn't he have a bottle in like some of the other? I don't know. Yeah. He threatens to, wait. It says you demolished my robots. True. You destroyed my Lasermatic 2000. Untrue. He just pulled the self-destruct lever that will destroy it. He hasn't destroyed it yet, technically. And why is this thing floating in mid-air? I have way too many questions for this book series. Anyways, this might look familiar to you, those who have the Captain Underpants app on mobile devices. This is like the loading screen. Stretch. He shoots underwear at Dr. Diaper, causing it to perfectly snap on his head. The underwear was facing like this. How could it have possibly hit his head perfectly? Just like that. Like, come on. It wasn't upside down. And he stretched it perfectly. This just makes no sense. Oh my gosh, this is driving me crazy sometimes. And then George and Harold jump through the hole. They're not running because they're not afraid that it's going to self-destruct. But they have one question. Where did he get the spare pair of underwear? Well, this picture explains it a lot now, don't you think? But then the Lasermatic thing explodes. And it kind of does its purpose. Not really. It doesn't blow up the moon. But it does blow up the old warehouse. Sending very, red hot pieces of metal crashing down from the sky. Making a very amazing sound effect. Boom. Wow. It's cracking the earth. Like, people could die because of this book. And, why do they still have their skateboards? Where did they get their skateboards from? Like, they didn't have it in this picture. Why do they have it in that one? Once again, this book makes no sense. Every other book except for this one makes sense. But anyways, they just get over here. Cameron, Pants, change your underwear, please. Like, you don't even have any on. So anyways, they just get over here to the police station. And they just leave a little note for them. Arrest me! So anyways, George and Harold have no idea what to do, how to get him to jump back to Mr. Crop. So he just orders him to put some clothes on behind a bush. That looks very uncomfortable. And then he tries to make the nastiest face he could, which looks exactly like Mr. Crop, because he is Mr. Crop. And yeah. Then they go back to the school and they try to dehypnotize him by hypnotizing him again. Doesn't work. So George goes all cartoony style and pours water on his head. And after a few minutes, Mr. Krupp comes back. Wait, it takes a few minutes. In the other books, it just takes like a couple of seconds. He takes the fake, what's it called? Videotape, to show the football team, which is Booming the Purple Dragon thing from one of his, from Harold's sister. I don't know, just wow. Just wow. He finds the thing and conveniently just throws it away. It was in his shirt pocket, and wow, they don't bother to look on the back of it. But they have to be careful, because whenever Mr. Krupp hears someone snap their fingers, he turns back into Captain Underpants. And he's just like going tra-la-la. Like, look at how, okay, if that text is that big, imagine how loud he would be yelling. I would not want to hear that in a movie theater. Actually, I kind of would. That would actually be pretty awesome. That's the end of the book. What is it? The Origin of Captain Underpants. Buy this book to read this book. Well, not really book, just origin thing. Fun facts. Again, buy this book to read these 6. Actually, it's just 6. I might want to show you them anyway. I'm not going to read them out loud. Just take a look at them. But yeah, that was The Adventures of Captain Underpants.
No, full color.
I don't know why I did that voice right there, but yeah. I felt like I was about to say something. Oh yeah, I have a question. Like, look at this. Look at Captain Underpants and then look at Mr. Krupp. If you look at Captain Underpants, where it is, he has white, clean teeth. Mr. Krupp has yellow, pointy teeth. And sometimes not pointy, but it's still yellow. How does his teeth change? Like, it's so weird. I'm not even sure. And like, even look at this. Look at this. Look at this. When he tries to make the nastiest face he can, his teeth are white. Mr. Krupp's teeth are yellow. Once again, this book makes absolutely no sense, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Next, I will be reviewing Diary of a Wimpy Kitten. No, oh my gosh. Will you I might review you in another series, but I wouldn't really count on it. So you just have your little fun life down there now while I just go review the Captain Underpants and the Attack of the Talking Toilets. Now in full color. More action, more laughs, more flipperama. The second epic novel by Dave Pilkey. Caldecott on an artist. See you there. Underpants out in the Mars zone. Well,